So the Legends are ready to crank it up, go 25 laps, a national qualifier for the Legends. And let's set it up to two legends in the broadcast booth, Kyle Rickey and Mark Fish.
Hey, we just
Fire by almost 4/10 of a second over Charlie Pastriak in car 44, George Whitney, Michael Pepe, and Jax Palmer. That's Michael Beebe in fourth in the 99. Looking for the start, 25 laps of distance, and here is Mark Fish with the start.
They're coming back towards the start line. That's about midway down the front straightaway. Corey Williams from Boots Bay on the pole. He'll take off. Charlie Pastriak on the outside in the 44. The great veteran of both the Legends Car driving and the Federal Modified Tour giving chase to the 49 out of Boots Bay. They're coming down the back straightaway, trying to make their first circuit around the Waterford Speedbowl in this national qualifying race. It'll be Corey Williams.
Williams, the rookie, had him covered in qualifying time trials earlier this afternoon and is able to pull away by 2/10 now on the back straightaway over Charlie Pastriak in second, followed by the 9, George Whitney in third. That's the way they run. That's the 17 gaining ground for Jax Palmer in fourth. Got a scramble further back. The 85 about lost it for Randy Peck. Jim Ahern trying to make his way up to the field in car number 1.
Yeah, Jax Palmer with a lot on the line here tonight. Not only the points leader, he wants to go on the national circuit out here, and that's the way to do it. It's a win here tonight at our national qualifying race. But he has a tough road to hoe. He's behind George Whitney. That's been a very strong car in the division. That's the driver of the number 9. Jax Palmer moving to the outside, and this battle for third that's shaping up. Crossing the line this time and continuing the lead from Boots Bay, Maine. That's the 49 of Corey Williams.
Telling you what, some might have thought that lap earlier this afternoon might have been a fluke there for the 47 of Corey Williams. Only driver to reach the 16-second bracket at the time of 16.83, and pulling away now by a couple of car lengths every lap from the 44 Charlie Pastriak. The interval now about 4 car lengths. Then another 6 or 7 back to that. Good battle for third shaping up with George Whitney, Jax Palmer, and Michael Beebe. Nose to tail off the corner, back down to the stripe with 6 laps now complete.
Well, what logic tells us the guy was out there running quickly by himself. Well, he was on the pole, he got out very quickly. Now he's still running by himself. So these fast laps that he's been doing, it's just like qualifying all over again. He's out there by himself at the front of the field.
Did not think anybody was going to beat the lap Charlie Pastriak put down in car 44. Corey Williams proved us wrong up here in the tower, and looking good out there at the front of the field now. About to complete lap number 8. 17 to run, and Williams continues to open up his lead. A little more breathing room now between himself and Charlie Pastriak. Battling for third, Whitney and Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer now trying to put the move on Whitney out there, but Whitney holding him off, and here comes his teammate, Mike Beebe. So, Jax Palmer in between 2 teammates out here as he makes his run towards the front of the field. And a terrific field it has been with Corey Williams setting a torrid pace. Charlie Pastriak finished second in the time trial here tonight. That's just the way they're running. The 2 fastest cars by themselves.
I'm going to put a lap on the 76 of Larry Punt down in turn number 2. Jim Ahern, car number 1, leads the second pack as we have a couple of cars together, including Randy Peck and Justin Doherty in turn number 4. Bring out caution for the first time here in this Legend Car feature event, and it's car number 47, Corey Williams, showing his stuff. Looking for the restart here. Car number 47. Charlie Pastriak to his outside, George Whitney, and Jax Palmer. Row 2. Jim Ahern was coming on strong there in that green flag running car number 1. He's now in the thick of things in the 7th spot. Green flag off of turn number 4. And we'll go back at it into turn number 1. The yellow stripe shows the way. Corey Williams wasting little time, putting some distance between himself and the battle for second. Between Palmer in third and Pastriak in second. George Whitney slipping the 4th on the restart.
So these drivers competing to go to North Carolina at the end of October to compete in the national championship race down there. So a hot and heavy battle going on. Corey Williams trying to hold off the charge of Charlie Pastriak. Here comes Jax Palmer in the number 17. He has gotten by George Whitney, but for how long? The lap's starting to tick down. We're halfway through. this feature event.
Into the second half, and it continues to be Corey Williams. He's led all the laps thus far, continues to lead to complete another circuit. 12 to go. Charlie Pastriak leads the second group in car 44. Jack Palmer is there challenging for the position. We go back to George Whitney in fourth, Silas Hiscock fifth, followed by Michael Beebe in sixth, Jim Ahern in seventh. That's the front half of the field. Back to the line. Laps winding down for Corey Williams in car 47.
Yeah, it was a nice little battle shaping up in that second group of automobiles led by Jim Ahern. That's Rick Spargo and Vinny Esposito battling it out there. Of course, Vinny Esposito trying to move his way up towards the front of the field. But the laps are ticking down very quickly as Corey Williams continues to dominate this race coming down from Goose Bay, Maine to compete in this race here tonight for a special national qualifier. The move to North Carolina at the end of October. Of course, in between that, he's going to have a shot at Lime Rock as well. The road course up there, very demanding drive.
Lime Rock Park in just a couple of weeks, I believe the week after the finale here at the Speedway. And be sure to check out the Legend Cars joined up with the NASCAR Push North Series at the Lime Rock Park Speedway. Off turn 4, down the stripe, 8 laps to go for car number 47, Corey Williams showing the way to turn 2 with Pastriak in second, Palmer in third, Michael Beebe. Check that, George Whitney next in line in fourth. Silas Hiscock round out the top 5, followed by Beebe in sixth. 7 to go, pretty much strung out around the Speedway. Got some battling deeper in the field. Justin Doherty trying to make his way back up through traffic, as is the 0 car, Vinny Esposito.
Yeah, Doherty was involved in an accident a little bit earlier in the contest that set him back significantly in the field. But right now, Corey Williams trying to outrun Charlie Pastriak as they make their way around the track, setting a very torrid pace. But once again, put another lap on Larry Platt before this lap is through. And Corey Williams is on a rail. This time by only 5 laps left to go.
We may see the caution as we have the 18 stranded in turn number 3. Caution does come out. Justin Doherty, a single car incident up in turn number 4, and this will bring out the caution for the second time in the event with 6 laps to go, and it continues to be Corey Williams setting a blistering pace. He wants that spot in the national championship event, Kentucky Speedway, and always fun to watch. Just get to stand right on pit road and be up close and right next to the Legend Cars, and always put on a good show.
1200cc engines on a lightweight frame and body, and you can see the kind of speeds that they put out in the type of competition that they do each and every time. And coming off the restart, once again, Corey Williams charging away from the rest of the field. And not only did he leave the rest of the field, he left 2 of the great veterans in the division here at the Waterford Speedbowl, Jags Palmer and Charlie Pastriak. And I'll tell you what, they're going to have the work cut out for them as they make the
Whoa, trouble further back. 1 car hard into the outside guardrail. 2 others, 3 others become collected.
Larry Pott involved in that one. Randy Peck also involved, and it looks like it might be Jerry Robinson. We'll have to check that.
I think you might be right. 1 car against the outside guardrail, hit a bunch, thought he was going to go up on his roof there for a moment.
Yeah, Robert Leith and Jerry Robinson still parked up against the Armco barrier, looking to see the Bob Letty Autoball Chevrolet Monte Carlo heading for cover. As we're going to sort this thing out, 5 laps showing on the scoreboard. We'll be coming back into turn number 4. That's the restart line, the white line in turn number 4 with the red line on the wall. When they get to there, they'll hit the accelerator. They're off and running. Corey Williams with a big start on this one. Once again, he's running away from the field as they head down into turns number 1 and 2. They're blasting down the back straightaway. Corey Williams in the lead. Charlie Pastriak in the second spot. Right behind him is Jags Palmer in the number 17. Another lap goes down.
Palmer had a look at that second spot last time by to the inside. Now looks to the outside as he go back to turn number 2. All this while Corey Williams once again pulls away from Pastriak. Palmer in second. In third is Whitney and Silas Hiscock. So rounding out the front 5. Then we go back to Michael Beebe and Jim Ahern. Michael Pepe in the 42 to round out the front half of the field. Back to turn 2. And it continues to be Corey Williams leading in turn 4. Just 2 laps to go this time off the corner.
Silas Hiscock Sr. trying to make his way to the front of the field. Came into the night in the 5th spot in the point standings. And doing a great job out there as they try to reel in of the leaders. But I'll tell you what, this Corey Williams is on a rail. He's got that car set up. This is very, very fast. And I'm sure there's a lot of folks in this lineup saying, boy, I'm glad Maine is so far away. Because he's going to be a tough guy to compete with week in and week out. One lap left to go to decide this one.
He's had them covered all night, picked up the pole in time trials at 5 o'clock this afternoon, 4/10 quicker than Charlie Pastriak, and now he goes on to lead all 25 laps in tonight's feature. Newcomer to the Speedbowl, Corey Williams, wins their biggest event of the 2003 season, and now gets that invite to Charlotte for the National Championships in October. Leads all 25 laps en route to the win here tonight, Corey Williams.
So not only will he take home the bragging rights here, he'll also be qualified for the national event in Carolina. But as part of our Extra Bucks program here tonight from Natural Pest Solutions, Mike Meyhofer and the folks at Natural.
Charlie Pastriak. And now it's time to meet our winner, the man who led every step of the way today in car number 47, visiting us from the state of Maine, Corey Williams. Boy, you must really love this place. You led every step of the way tonight.
Oh yeah, this is an awesome track. I'd like to thank Waterford Speedbowl for letting them hold the national qualifier here. It's a great track. It's fun to race at. I'd like to thank my dad, Sean Pitcher Roofing, Hungry Sub Shop, Mourns Auto Body, and Sky Easy Maine, and Dan's Auto Repair.
Now, you never were here at Waterford before. What was the number one thing that you were concerned about before the race?
Well, actually, we came here last year, and I think we finished fifth. But what we were concerned about is just running with Charlie Pastriak and Jay Palmer, because they're pretty quick down there. But it was a great racing out there. I'd like to congratulate them for an awesome run, and I'd like to thank Waterford Speedbowl.
Well, this man was the quickest of them all, the driver of car number 47, Corey Williams.